Is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Your boy HunterX here, bringing us an episode of Pokemon Emerald Kaizo. With that being said, let's get into today's episode. Before we get into today's episode, I want to say I caught a female Squirtle named Tana and a Spinarak named Charlotte in between episodes. Alrighty guys, Pokemon Emerald Kaizo, episode number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing fantastic. It's a beautiful Tuesday, and I am just enjoying my day, recording some audio and, you know, getting some stuff done, you know, as usual, as I am, you know, getting back into that mindset of grinding and recording YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff, and making content again. I'm kind of easing myself back into the whole, you know, 18 hour work week again, or 18 hour work week. No, 90 hour work week. Jesus Christ. I really do wish I was at my PC, but you know, what am I gonna do? So yeah, I want to go ahead and fight this beautiful lady. This lady usually has a full restore, but in Pokemon Emerald Kaizo, you can't heal in battle, hardcore Nuzlocke style, obviously, right? So yeah, that basically full restore is useless. I mean, she does have Pokemon with Citrus, Orange, and Berry Juice. Jesus Christ, English Hunter, use it. But yeah, I mean, today has been a really successful day so far as of recording videos. I've already recorded 2 solid full-length videos, which is incredible, given that fact I haven't done that in, like, I mean, I did it yesterday, but you know what I mean, like, I haven't done it consistently enough in the past, like, 2 months that I've not been able to make content. So I'm still trying to get used to this commentary style. I'm trying to get used to, you know, feeling things out and trying different new things, trying different commentary styles, stuff like that. I mean, I'm trying all different types of things, talking about all sorts of topics. Like, for example, I think in one of the Gaia episodes that I've recorded, I talked about my phone and, like, my plans with my cell phone and stuff like that. That's something obviously I would never do if I was in another situation. So yeah, there's that. And also, I did last episode that you saw, I talked about the upload schedule, and I want to bring that up briefly again here. And my reasoning on choosing Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday for our videos is because that in that case it's every other day. So starting Monday, it would be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but Sunday would be technically, you know, I don't want to skip 2 days in a row. So that's why I say Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because it's every other day. So it's 4 videos a week, which isn't what I want. I want 7 videos a week, but I basically cannot keep up with that much of a demand currently, because again, like I've been saying in the past Gaia episodes, and I think the past 2 Emerald Kaizo episodes, like, I am gonna have a full-time job now, and I'm not gonna be able to, you know, keep up with that demand if I don't have my setup right. I'm not gonna be able to do that because I don't really have what I need to be able to record audio, and, you know, me going back to the hotel with my family, and, you know, that brings up its own challenges with making YouTube videos and stuff like that. So, I mean, there's going to be a lot of challenges. So what I'm trying to do this week is try and cover myself for the next month or so to be able to upload content for the next month or so, and hope for the best that we can get something in that time period, so that way I'm able to just be like, well, we're gonna move in, we're gonna set up my studio, and I'm just gonna go full board, all in. And something that I am very concerned about is my studio moving into a new place. If I get a bigger room, I'm gonna need to do some sort of, like, probably carpeting, acoustic, or, you know, buy foam panels for the walls and stuff like that. And that in itself already comes with a challenge, because that means I'm gonna have to, like, mount it to the wall, and I don't know how I feel about that, because again, you know, it's not my own house, so I don't want to damage someone else's property. There's just, like, a lot of stuff that goes into it. And also, like, last episode, I think we really talked about the whole, like, creative process and and like, you know, a lot of that stuff too, which was very new for me. And like I mean, I'm sweating now even talking about it now. I mean, I've been sweating all morning because, you know, anxious, anxiety, fun stuff. It really isn't that fun, but you know what I mean. I've just been super anxious about the videos that I've recorded already, and there's just, yeah, it's a lot to take in, and there's obviously a lot of change and a lot of stuff happening very rapidly. And I mean, it is what it is. We're gonna get through it together as a tribe and whatnot. But today is not about anxiety. Today is about having fun and absolutely having the best time that we can. And I just kind of want to talk to you guys and just have a great time. You know, that's what this is all about. And I think I've seen a lot of this in a lot of the Pokemon content that I've watched. They usually don't really commentate on the game. They talk about like life experiences, or they well, at least the content creators I watch, for example, they shit on each other, they make jokes, they throw jabs at each other. But like, who am I gonna throw jabs at? I've got no one to throw jabs at. You know what I mean? So it's just like I'm by myself, just commentating, and you can probably hear the siren in the background. That's always good. I miss the quiet neighborhood, man. The quiet neighborhood for recording. That neighborhood that we lived in was perfect. No cars went down the street, like hardly ever. It was very quiet. Like, my dog would bark occasionally, and you would hear that in the videos, or the streams or whatever. But like, I don't know, it's crazy. And I hope the new place that we moved to isn't too crazy in terms of like you know, because there was one place, one of our previous houses or apartments that we lived in was literally on a busy road, and like that's all you could hear. I mean, technically from my room, where I was sleeping and making videos and stuff, was on the other side of the house, right? So where we lived, it was a vertical street, it was a hill, and on the side that I was on was the quiet side, right? I had just happened to get the room that had the quiet side, but on the other side of the house happened to be the highway. So I kind of lucked there and didn't get the highway side. I mean, you could kind of hear the highway, but not like, it wasn't like the house wasn't right next to the highway, but it was like, so we had there was our hill, and then a street, and then on next to that street was the highway. So you would come up the street, and there would be two houses, and then our apartment building would be the third house on that street. And it was right directly across from a power grid, funny enough, which was interesting in itself. Like, living next to a power grid for 13 years has really been very interesting throughout the years that we've lived there. And it was very interesting, like, because at one point when I was in school, way back, like 6-7 years ago, every summer and every spring they would be out there working, you know, with like big equipment and digging up the ground and, you know, building pipes or sending wires. It was very, very chaotic and interesting. And obviously over the years it kind of like died down. They stopped doing a lot of the work there, because I feel like a lot of the work that they were doing was just like either upgrading or doing like small maintenance things. And, you know, once you kind of do those things, it doesn't really change over the next like 10, 20, 30 years, unless if like a transformer or something blows or something, which, you know, we've had that before. Not next to our house, but there was a transformer down the road that blew, and like we were basically without power for like multiple hours, which was very interesting. And something that I will miss about that place is how close and convenient Walmart was. Like, literally, I could walk to Walmart. It was not even a mile from my house, and it was so convenient. Like, oh, you need to go to Walmart to get food? Alright, you just walk down the street, it's right there. Like, I mean, it wasn't just Walmart, there was obviously other things like GameStop, Olive Garden. There was a lot of like like there was a DCU bank and stuff. It was very convenient area to be living in, and unfortunately we don't live there anymore, which sucks because I really liked living there, and it was so convenient, and now I have nothing. So yikes, that's a big yikers for me to be honest. I mean, yeah, hopefully this new place, the room is decently big, but not like too big, because again, like I said, the audio echo is really gonna suck to really combat and deal with for streaming and recording videos and stuff like that. So hopefully also I get a bigger room this time and not literally a fucking supplies closet size room, because you know, I would actually like to have an actual bed and not a fucking couch for a bed. That would be nice, you know, as much as, you know, that futon does have memories, and it was amazing at the start when I got it for the first time, and, you know, we were starting to build the studio, and everything was looking really good, and now it's just like, yeah, no. It's just not it, fam. It's just so uncomfortable. It's fucking broken. Like, don't ask, because that's a funny story about how I broke my futon bed couch thing. Let's just say that's a story for OF. It's for Only Friends. For Only Friends, that's a story for Only Friends. If you catch my drift. As you can see, I went back to the Pokemon Center and healed. I have a very bad habit of doing that for some reason. Don't ask why, I just do. And I also do it, I believe several more times in this video, which is kind of funny. I go back to this Pokemon Center like 50 times before, yeah, I think we fight the hooligan guy, you know, we get, like, you know, fucking this, we almost got mugged by this dude over here, but, yeah, Pokemon Emerald Kaizo, man, this Pokemon game, and I just love how this dude, like, literally goes behind a 10-year-old kid, like, hello? You're the adult here. Fix this yourself. This is not my job. But also, who lets a 10-year-old kid roam around a forest by himself? But yeah, as you notice that this battle, this guy has 6 Pokemons. Yes, 6 Pokemons. It's one of those main battles, so yeah, the trainer has 6 Pokemon. In terms of, yeah, I don't know. I kind of actually like that idea that, like, the main trainers have 6 Pokemons, but at the same time, it does get a little bit of annoying. At the same time, I misclicked here, and that should have been a water gun. But I misclicked, and also that's something that I also need to be very wary of in this game, because misclicking could literally be like a life or death situation. This is a perfect example of Pokemon Emerald Kaizo being an absolute hard Pokemon game. It's literally toxic stalling me, as you see on screen. It literally just protect. Lucky I'm faster here, and I get the water gun out first, and oh my god, there's been times in this game where I've seen where it like hits like a triple protect in a row, and I'm just like, what? what are the chances of like literally hitting a triple protect in a row? Is absolutely insane. Like, I've only ever gotten a double protect, like, ever. Like, a triple protect is like, holy cow, that's insane. I send out Zaki here. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned it in last episode. I don't think I did. You might have noticed that, yeah, my Mudkip has a name now. That is because I had to restart. Yes. I don't think I've mentioned it. I might have mentioned it, and, like, I don't remember if I did or not. But I'm going to mention it now. I had to restart the entire thing. The entire series. I had to re-record it. Obviously, I left the first episode up. I basically had to catch up back to where we were. at the end of the first episode because something weird happened with the save file. I don't know, it glitched out, it bugged out or something, and the save file was completely ruined and corrupt, so I had to like redo everything again, and I decided to, you know what, I'm gonna name my Mudkip again. I'm gonna name it Zaki, and that's where we're at now. We're playing on another file because our original file got corrupt, which is unfortunate, but it seems to be fixed. It seems to fix itself now, which is good. I like that it fixed itself. It's behaving properly now, which is good. I like to see that it's behaving and whatnot. But excuse me, I'm already getting tired. You can tell that my body isn't just used to recording this much audio and this much at one given time, because I haven't done it in quite a while, actually, I would say. So it's kind of just like, you know, I've just been like kind of like streaming every day on YouTube and, you know, stuff like that. So that's what I've been up to, and streaming doesn't really equate to like recording and stuff. So I'm already, you know, like kind of getting it into the zone, I guess you could say. I'm also sitting here for a bit of time because I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do against this next Pokemon, which is a Duskull. I think I just barely survived this battle, which again, at the end of this battle, I am going to run back to the Pokemon Center and get myself all healed up and stuff and whatnot. But yeah, I go ahead and send out Electrix here. I think Electrix is a pretty cool name. Let me know down in the comments down below if you think Electrix is a cool name. I don't know. I couldn't think of a name for him, so I was like, you know what, Electrix. I mean, it's close enough to Electrike that, you know, it's good enough. And I totally did not quick attack there on accident. That was totally not, you know, that was totally on accident. And I also got the Parahax here, by the way, which was pretty good. And then he uses Will-O-Wisp and burns me, which is quite annoying. Again, a lot of these mons do have setup moves, and he also has leftovers. Oh, I can't tell you how annoying that is, that he has leftovers. Oh, I wanted to like throw my phone out the window when I saw that. I wanted to throw it out so bad. You have no idea. I really wanted to throw my phone out the window. And yeah, so we do end up taking out the Duskull eventually after he protects one more time because he's a freaking dingus. And yeah, I don't even remember what I was talking about beforehand, but what a week I've had this week, just recording videos. And there's another Protect. I'm literally getting Protect stalled right now. It like I said, this game is on a whole nother level of troll, I guess you could say. Right, it's on a whole nother level of troll. So if you're hearing me go quiet for a second, I'm probably most likely taking a bit of like a water drink because I haven't, you know, done this in a long time, and also my throat hurts because, again, my throat is not, I mean, that's what she said, my throat isn't used to doing this for long periods of time. But yeah, we defeated this guy, and guess what? I'm gonna run back to the Pokemon Center because this guy doesn't heal my Pokemon. How rude of him, right? He gives us a Great Ball. What the heck am I gonna do with a Great Ball? Never mind. So I run back to the Pokemon Center to whatchamacallit, heal my Pokemon. I believe, yeah, Tana ends up dying on the way to the Pokemon Center, which makes me really sad because I was really hoping that I can, you know, make it there before she dies, but unfortunately I don't make it there, so she ends up, yep, there it is. There is the faint. There's the Tana faint right there, which made me sad. My Squirtle died. Anyway, we go ahead and go back to the Pokemon Center, heal up, and I think I do this like 7 more times throughout this episode. Because to get to the next city is quite frustratingly annoying. Because one, there's a double battle with 2 Smeargles, and then after that, there's a battle against Red. Literally a battle against Red. right after that Smeargle battle, which I believe I don't do in this episode. I believe I only take on the first few trainers of that route in this episode. And then next episode's when we fight Red to get into the city. Which, by the way, that battle takes up pretty much the entire episode. The battle with Red. And also, something that I really struggle with in this is walking. Like, actually, like, moving my character. As you can see, I wasn't trying to run into the grass, but I end up running into the grass anyway, because I'm an absolute idiot. But it's very hard to, like, do the controls and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and battle these last two trainers here to kind of wrap up the episode and whatnot. And I'm super excited, man. I mean, this game is only gonna get harder, so I'm thinking I'm gonna really have to kind of like look at my options of encounters and strategize. Like, for example, like maybe getting, I know for the final two Mons for our team for sure are gonna be Venusaur and Blastoise for sure. Venusaur, I want Venusaur because of one move and one move only, and that's Synthesis, which heals my Pokemon, obviously, would be really good. So any Mon that I can get, ideally with Recover, would be sort of good. You can't get Latios until the end of the game, until you reach the Battle Tower, so that's not really going to happen. Rayquaza might be a good set. Might be a good Dragon-type Pokemon. Legendary for the Elite Four, for sure. I know that for a fact that in this game, you are going to need level 100 Pokemon, so that's going to be quite interesting, to say the least, for sure, once we get to that point. But that's from what I've seen so far of the game, right? From when I watched Swigo do the Pokemon Emerald Kaizo starter Pokemon only run, is like all of his Pokemon were level 100 by the time that he got to the end of the game. So I think that we're gonna have to do the same. I mean, I wonder if you can like hack in Pokemon that are over level 100. I'm sure there's a way to do it, like to bypass the game's code or whatever for checking Pokemon levels or something. I'm sure there's a way to do it. Something that I also want to do in the future, once I do get access to my PC again and stuff, is I want to do like custom form Nuzlockes and stuff. That would be a lot of fun from Team Subbit. There's so much, like, I'm thinking of like so many different content ideas and bringing it really all in into like one document, so that way once I am ready to just, like, we can just train through the entire thing, like, you know what I mean? There's gonna be some things that I need to do that require exterior stuff and extra cameras and stuff like that moving forward, but there's gonna be a lot of content that we can make just right here on my phone for right now, which is what I'm doing for now, again, like I said, until I'm able to get to my PC and whatnot. You know, there's like 50 other ROM hacks that I have lined up in case of, like, I'm hoping that we're not gonna, you know, be without a place for much longer, because I would really like to, you know, get my PC and stuff, you know, handled and taken care of and whatnot, and be able to get that that stuff all sorted and whatnot, and be able to be in my studio and comfortable and all that stuff. It's just a lot, I guess. And this is the trainer that I think we end up stopping at. And then next episode we do the Smeargle fight, which is Smeargle. Actually, well, Smeargle right now in this version isn't too bad, right? That actually, you know what? I wonder how that would go. Like, if we did a Smeargle run only. I don't. I wonder how that would go. How would that go if we did like Pokemon Emerald Kaizo with only Smeargles? Actually, I don't think you could, because Smeargle isn't an encounter. I would have to check the document. I know that in normal Pokemon Emerald, to get Smeargle, You have to find it at the Battle Tower area. So that's kind of where you find Smeargle. So I'm not really sure. I mean, that could be changed for Pokemon Emerald Kaizo, but I'm not really sure if that's the case. Because clearly, if these trainers have it, I wonder if you can find like the Smeargle inside the forest or something. And this is where actually I'm happy that I'm poisoned. I mean, paralyzed, because I can't get poisoned. But yeah, unfortunately, Game Boy Luke is gonna almost go down here, or Luke is gonna almost go down here. So I have to switch him out. And I believe I get poisoned. Zaki gets poisoned here. Actually, nope, never mind. I'm pretty sure I remember this thing poisoning me. Oh my god. Odyssey is so annoying. Again, it's one of those mons that just sets up on you, and it's incredibly annoying. Oh, there it is, poison powder. Like I said, poison. Poison is the downfall of me. Let me tell you something, I was screaming and raging. I remember this because I was on live stream when this happened. I was pretty much raging. Yep, and I think I died of poison here, actually. Yeah, I died of poison, unfortunately. So Zaki goes down to poison. Actually, no, I live by 1, and I went for Water Gun for whatever reason, because I thought it was going to do a ton of damage because I'm in Torrent. But I was wrong. I was absolutely wrong. I should have went for Tackle there. 100% we should have went for Tackle. But I thought Water Gun would have done a lot more because of the fact that I'm in Torrent range. And I sent out Electrics here because I forgot that grass is resisted to electric moves, which is kind of like annoying, if you will. But I then go for Bite instead and end up eating this Oddish out before taking it out to dinner. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, that Oddish was quite an interesting Oddish, if you will. I'm going to go ahead and send out Tana again, because Tana is my favorite Pokemon on our fleet at the current moment. I mean, like, who doesn't like Squirtle? I hate this Vulpix. This Vulpix drives me nuts. Like, and also that was a misclick right there. I misclicked right there. I should have hit Bubble. I should have hit Bubble, but I didn't. And I misclicked, and it caused me to lose the battle, which made me incredibly salty. I still haven't put that Bubble attack first. By the way, this just becomes a flinch, whatchamacallit, a flinch and confuse battle at this point, because it's actually quite interesting. Yeah, you know, I turned on my flinch hacks. You know, you just gotta turn on your flinch hacks. Because the last time I did this battle, she literally turned on her flinch hacks and flinched me 3 times in a row. And as you can see, I'm going right back to the Pokemon Center to go, well, actually, understandable. I mean, I'm healing up my Pokemon. But it just sucks that you can't heal your Pokemon, right? They should put like a mini Pokemon Center inside like the trees or something, you know? Just like low-key hide like random Pokemon Centers around the map. That would be so cool, like just hiding like, you know, like a Pokemon Center. As you can see, I can't walk. Clearly I'm drunk, right? You'd think I'm drunk. Anyways, but with that being said, guys, unfortunately, it's time to wrap up today's episode of Pokemon Emerald Kaizo. With that being said, if you're new around here, click that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, leave your feedback as well. I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure to share with one friend, join the Discord, and also all my social medias will be linked down in the description down below. As always, guys, I'm going to love you. I'm going to leave you. Till next time.